Hello again. So today we're going to be making salt and pepper chicken wings, just like the Chinese restaurants. So I'm just going to show you what ingredients you're going to need. So the obvious thing is chicken wings. I get these ones from Waitrose, and what I like about these ones is they're already de-jointed. Is that the word? Yeah, so you get your drums and your flats and they're already cut for you, so you don't have to fight trying to carve them yourself. And also another nice thing is that they're from slower reared chickens. So yeah, Waitrose, and I think they were £2.59 or something like that, so really nice and cheap. So chicken wings, potato starch, you can get that anywhere, sugar, salt, MSG, but that's optional, and this is rather than a 5 spice, this is our, I think is it 13 spice? Something like that, like 13 spice or something like that, 15 spice, I'm not 100% sure. But it looks like that, and you can get it in any Asian supermarket. And it's like 5 spice, but it's got added spices to it, obviously. So I like this one, it's more flavoursome. But that's going to bug me now. 13, 15, I think it's like 12 spice, I don't know. But yeah, it looks like that, and it's really, really good and tasty. And then for your garnish after, some red chillies, some minced garlic, and some spring onion, or green onion, some people call it. So yeah, they're your ingredients. Come along and learn how to make salt and pepper chicken wings, restaurant style. Right, we're back. This is 13 spice. I just googled it, so it's 13 spice. And also you're going to need some white pepper as well for this recipe at the end. So this part is basically just going to season the chicken, because this is going to need about an hour in the fridge. And this just to cure it. Pop all the chicken in. Like that. Just gonna wash my hands a minute. And then get my little spoon. So you might freak out at this, but this is all just part of the curing process. And it might seem like a lot of salt, but it's just what it needs. So I'm going to go in with 2 teaspoons of salt. Like that. And you won't be eating this because obviously as it cures it'll all come through as water. And then optional, teaspoon of MSG. Then a teaspoon of sugar. This is the only sugar I've got, so teaspoon of sugar. Then 13 spice. again, a teaspoon. Maybe just a bit more than a teaspoon. A heaped one. We'll go for a heaped one. Like that. Yeah, it's quite cinnamony, so go easy with that. That's the 13 spice. And now basically all you need to do is just rub it all in. Make sure everything's got a bit of everything on. Like that. Get it all into the meat. Smells divine. Very nice. Just rub it all over like that. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cling film this and put it in the fridge for an hour. Just to get all that lovely seasoning into the chicken. That's a little feather there. Let's give that a pluck. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll come back after an hour for the next step. Right, so we're back after an hour, and what you're going to find is in the bottom of the bowl that you put your chicken in, there'll be like water that's pooled at the bottom of the dish, which is just from the brining. Sorry, not brining. Curing process. So all you need to do is just drain all that off. Make sure there's no water left at the bottom of the dish. And then we can start giving them some coating. So potato starch. You can get this in any sort of world food aisle in the supermarket. So for easy cleanup, I'm just going to use parchment paper rather than a bowl, and then you can just put it in the bin after, nice and easy. Just pop the rest of that on. You don't need too much of this. Just put around about that much. Right. And then just do that with it. And then you're going to get your pieces of chicken and just let's turn that a little bit like that. Just give them a coating and then just dab it off like that. You do that with all the pieces. Just roll it around in the potato starch. I prefer to use potato starch over cornstarch because I find that it makes a nicer batter. Just keep rolling. And then just tap it off the excess. I'll come back when I've done all that. Right, so that's my oil up to temperature and the chicken wings are all coated. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lower these in. That. When you put them in, keep them moving, otherwise they're going to stick to the bottom and burn. So just keep it moving. Get another one in. Don't overcrowd the pan. And these are going to fry for about 5 minutes. Keep them moving. Pop one more in. You don't want your oil raging hot on like really high heat, just sort of just over the midway on an electric. So yeah, I'll come back when I've got them all cooked and nice and golden. So I just wanted to show you this little part. So after you've cooked your chicken, don't waste your oil, you can reuse it. And I got myself this little thing. It comes like this, a little metal jug with a lid and that, and it's got a little sieve in it as well, and you just pour your oil into there once it's cooled down, and you can reuse it the next time. You just pour it in and use it again, and just use it and use it until it turns, really, so you'll be able to tell because it'll smell funny. But yeah, this is a brilliant little thing to have, so you're not wasting oil. And I think it was about £4 off Temu, something like that. But they're ideal to have, ideal for your fat and your oil. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Right, so the chicken wings are now cooked, and I've just popped them in a bowl with some paper towel to soak up any excess oil. So for the next bit, you just want to put a bit of oil in your pan and then get that to a heat. And then you can add your spring onions. Oops. Then your minced garlic. I'm going to use quite a bit of garlic for mine because I love garlic. But I would say, well, it depends on your preference really. About 2 cloves. Add that in. The garlicier, the better for me. Don't want to waste any of that good stuff. Alright, just move it around. Right, you don't want it burning your garlic, so be quite quick. Obviously if you've got a wok, it's a lot better. Some red chillies. You can add anything to it that you want. Like that. And then I'm just going to add in the chicken wings. Give them a toss around. Get all that nice coating on. Then a little bit of white pepper. Scatter that around. White pepper. Again, optional. Just going to do half a teaspoon MSG. And then if it'll come out, a little bit more salt, like that. Just coat it all around. I'm just going to turn my heat off now. I don't want that garlic to burn. Like that. So guys, oh, sorry, chilli's catching the back of my throat. Salt and pepper chicken wings, salt and chilli, whatever you want to call them. If you wanted, you could add a bit of dark soy sauce to them as well while they're in the pan. But it could be too much salt then. But yeah, enjoy. Bye! Look how red I am. Bye!